Have you ever wondered what people really think? Not just what they say, but what's actually going on in their heads. Today, we're going to break down how to run a focus group that gets past all the surface level noise and uncovers genuine human insights. I mean, it's the million-dollar question, right? How do you get past the polite smiles and the easy answers to find out what people truly feel? Well, a really well-run focus group is one of the most powerful tools you have to do just that. So, here's our game plan. We'll start with the absolute basics. Then we'll get into how you set the stage for success. The real heart of this is about the two paths a moderator can take. One leads to failure, the other to amazing insights. We're going to dissect a total train wreck of a session, then flip it and show you how to master the role. And finally, see how it all pays off. Okay, first things first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What even is a focus group? Right? So it's not just a bunch of people sitting around chatting. The key words here are guided group interview. That means it's structured, it's intentional. The whole point is to go way beyond simple yes or no answers and really dig into the why behind what people think. But here's the thing. Those deep insights, they don't just happen by magic. You can't just throw people in a room and hope for the best. Success actually begins before anyone even asks a question. It's all about creating the right environment. A professional start is non-negotiable. You got to welcome everyone, be super clear about the purpose, and set some ground rules. You know, phones off, respect each other, that kind of thing. Getting consent is an absolute must, especially if you're recording. This isn't just about being polite. This whole structure sends a message that you value their time and their opinions. And now we get to the real crux of it. The moment the session starts, the moderator is standing at a fork in the road, and the path they choose, well, it changes everything. On one side, you have the distracted moderator. This path, it leads to lost trust, useless data, and a big waste of everyone's time. But on the other side, you have the engaged moderator. This path builds connection, uncovers those incredible insights we're looking for, and creates real value. The difference is absolutely night and day. So let's walk down that first path for a minute. What does a bad session actually look and feel like? Let's take a look at the anatomy of a disaster. I mean, look at this list. It's basically a masterclass in what not to do. Taking a personal call, letting the chat wander off into space, ending early. It's all just disrespectful. But the fastest way to kill a session, it's asking the wrong kind of questions. Yeah, just imagine this. You're a student, you're there to talk about learning, and the moderator hits you with this. It comes out of nowhere, feels super judgmental and totally irrelevant, and bam, every wall in the room just went up. And this is the result. A question like that doesn't just get you a bad answer, it completely shuts down the conversation. Any trust you built is gone. That safe space you try to create just vanished. And you can forget about getting any more honest answers. Okay, enough of the horror story. Let's get off that path and talk about how to do this right. How do you become that engaged moderator who actually gets results? Well, first, know that it's often a team effort. The moderator's job is to guide the conversation and, most importantly, stay completely neutral. The assistant moderator has a super important job too. They handle the recording, take crazy detailed notes, and catch all the nonverbal stuff a microphone will miss. So what's in the engaged moderator's toolkit? Creating trust is job number one. That means staying neutral. You don't agree, you don't disagree, your opinion doesn't matter. You keep the group on track, make sure every single person feels heard, and then you do the most important thing. You probe for more. This question right here, this is the magic wand. It's so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It's open-ended, it's non-judgmental, and it invites the person to go deeper. This is how you get from surface-level chatter to rich, valuable data. So what's the big payoff for all this careful work? Well, when you do it right, a simple conversation transforms into powerful, actionable insights. In that student focus group from our source, this was a huge finding. It's such a powerful emotional insight. You would never get this from a multiple choice survey, right? It reveals a core frustration that changes how you see the whole problem. And see, because the moderator probed deeper, this came next. The students explained that it's not that they are lazy, it's that they become unmotivated when classes are boring. You see how one insight leads to the next? You start building a much more complete, nuanced picture. So the natural follow-up from a good moderator would be, okay, so if boring classes are the problem, what are the specific barriers to staying engaged? And here's what they found.
You've got the usual suspects, of course: YouTube, video games, social media. But the most powerful one they mentioned? A lack of connection to their personal lives. Wow. Now that's an incredible insight for any teacher. It's not just about removing distractions, it's about adding relevance.
So let's wrap this up with the key takeaways. Remember this: structure creates trust. Your neutrality as a moderator is absolutely critical. Simple, probing questions are the key that unlocks everything. And never ever forget that one bad move can destroy all of your hard work in an instant. So now you have the map. You know the two paths, and the choice between being a distracted moderator and an engaged one, that's all on you. The only question left is, what truths are you going to go uncover?